Have you ever wondered, like, if you ever fell out of a coconut tree? Pop, pop, pop your booty like this. Pop your booty
You
like this.
only exist in the contexts of.
Falling out of a coconut tree.
She's just an IJBOL.
What does that mean?
I don't know, nor do I want to look it up on Urban Dictionary
I don't
because
either.
the children are foolish and I know it's about to be some nonsense.
I'm like, if I don't get it at this point, it's not for me to get. It's just like if you get it, you get it.
It's reached a point where sometimes internet fads are just not for us. We just there to enjoy them and,
I feel like you
kiki,
just
and that's
you
it.
just know that Kamala is an IGBOL, and that's all you need to know about it.
And that's it.
That it's.
And with that said, y'all, welcome to another glorious episode of the Untitled Africans. My name is Mudmouth, aka MC Batty B, with
My
your
name's
girl,
Wangechi,
aka.
aka the bad D with the scarfy. That was supposed to rhyme. Let's try
Oh,
it
we're
again.
getting rid of Miss W with
I
the
feel
double
like
D's.
it just needs to change up every week. Like I feel like there's too many things that rhyme with Wangechi to not try to be creative with it.
Okay, shit. All right, Miss. What did you say it was? Miss Baddie with a scarfy. No, that one is not
Yeah,
it. I'm
I
sorry.
like how you said it. That sounded
Miss
good
Baddie
that
with a
time.
scarfy. All right, I'm gonna give you that one, I
Exactly.
guess.
Exactly.
Girl, what is up? Another glorious week. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing all right. I still feel sane. I have not had a full work week in studio yet, so I still feel like I have my mind and my happiness and my carefreeness right now.
Okay, okay.
How about you?
Um, I don't know. This week's been very emotional. I'll say that.
Mm,
Yeah,
why?
you know
Do
why,
do
but
you want to say more? Or
um, I had a somebody close to, I guess, our community passed away this past Friday. They were very young. Um Literally the same age as my sister. And it hit me hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was really tough. Um cuz it just to see a life just snuffed out at such literally at like the beginning of, their life like that is just it really makes you like question like life and God's plan and all the things. But
mm,
yeah, it happened last Friday. Funeral was this past week, and I'm still like processing a lot of it. I wasn't close to the individual, but my sister was, and um being there for her and like seeing her go through it, and I'm just like I just kept picturing if it was her, like how I'd be, and it just emotions started reeling. So I've just been in a weird headspace. I'll say that. On top of
mm.
that, I got sick. Um, all
God
that
said,
buzz
please sit
club,
down.
another club bus. My immune system said, "Nigga, sit your ass down," and now I'm sick. Um,
And what a time to have to sit down too.
you know, I think it definitely it forced me to be like, all right, take inventory, nigga. It's time to
Mm.
kick your immune system up. But I also think I probably got sick because of like the constant like weather change or temperature change that I'm around. Because it's like it's hot outside, like 75,
Yeah, that's
75 to
bad.
95 degrees outside, and then it's like come inside, it's like 60, and it's like that constant change has your body in flux, so your body doesn't know what's going on. So that's probably why I also got sick.
You should do like
So
me, just keep your house at 77 degrees. There won't
77
be
is
much of a
crazy because
change.
anything above 69 during summer is crazy. I'm sorry.
69 is insane. Like, what are those animals that like are only out
Cold
in the
blooded.
wintertime? Yeah.
Oh, girl, what do you mean 77? 77 sounds hot.
69 is way too cold.
Imagine if we were going to be roommates. And they were roommates.
They were sisters. Yeah,
Her
we'd already
sister
be
was a
arguing.
witch. Literally, I'd be like, who the fuck turned up the
Why are
thermostat?
you changing it? At night, I get very cold, and I need it at 78 degrees.
Let's just be fair and honest and say at least we're not like our friend who has a fucking industrial fan in her room.
Oh my gosh, a whole
Sound
carpet
every
dryer.
literally Home Depot industrial ass construction fan in her room blasting. I'm like that. I know that it'd be free, and then she'd be having the AC on 65. Child,
See, this is reason 692 why not to have children, because this woman is 27, still running up her parents' electricity bill.
damn, not too much on our friend. She's our good
During
friend.
this
Not too much on her.
nah, because that's crazy. That's crazy.
Child, she gonna listen to this and
64
she gonna
degrees
text
and a
us.
fan.
Girl,
She
she
already
gonna
knows
listen to
how I
this and she
feel.
she gonna
She
listen to
already
this and
knows
she
how I
gonna be
feel.
all up in our group chat, be like, why was y'all talking shit about me? Yeah, oh yeah, and why you being messy for? So
Messy boy.
we love you, Coco. It's
We
no shade, no
love
tea.
you. It's
Yeah.
it's it's a little shady, but no tea.
But
It's not
speaking
rough.
of a
It's
little
not funny.
shade, let's go ahead and get into my favorite segment then, girl. What's on the timeline?
Oh, you
Mm-mm-mm.
remembered.
I did. I
That
did.
was so cute.
Thank you. All right, what's going on the timeline? Well, as always, we got to kick it off with our Love Island correspondent, the Wangechi Miss Baddie with a scarfie. Go ahead and catch us up. What's been going on in the villa?
Well, let's catch up with our other baddies, shall we? Let's start with Janae. Kenny. I don't know if I ever said anything bad about Kenny, but I immediately retract that statement because oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm obsessed. Let me tell you, I caught up on the episodes. Why was I up for another hour and a half just watching Kenny and Janae fan edits? And found
You're
Janae's
crazy.
Instagram and TikTok and her YouTube. She only has one video up, but I loop that to fall asleep at night.
Not you loop.
I'm
Loop the
fully
sample. Repeat. Loop the sample. Repeat. I'm dead.
I'm fully obsessed with them. Like they're everything. The way he talks about Janae, like there was a recoupling
Aw.
thing that they did, and like he had to like he was like, yeah, I want her. And the things that he was saying was just like made it so clear that he sees her not only as just like potential love interest, but like as a human and like all her
Yeah.
positive qualities. And she is like such a lover girl. Like
Aw.
I did not realize like she's always vocalizing like how much she likes him. She's like, "Oh, I really want to meet your mom because I just know she's a bad bitch because of like how she raised you and like what a great man you are." And I'm like, "Wow, like that is so cute. I would never tell a man
Her.
this within a week." So I really like have to commend her cuz she wears her heart on her sleeve.
Not the
And
mama's
I
a
don't know,
bad
Kenny's
bitch. I'm
giving
dead.
raincoat like he's gonna protect her sleeve and be like, "Yeah, baby, I got you. Like, let me protect your heart." And like
Cause
the way
all
he
I want,
looks,
cause all I want for my black women is just to be protected and loved on and shown all the love that they deserve. And I love that Kenny's like
exactly.
that.
He is. The way he looks at her is just like he just looks so deeply into her eyes, like nothing else matters. And like during my 90-minute Kane research,
Oh my
everybody
god.
was posting clips. They'll be showing something entirely different, and then they'll circle Kenny in the background just staring at Janae, and I'm like, oh my
Mm.
god, like
He loves her
that's
down. I hope they stay together.
me too. They already closed off, so
No, I know,
outside
but
the
I'm
villa,
saying like outside the
hopefully.
villa, I hope they still stay together. So
I hope
shout
so
out to
too.
them.
Okay, and then let's now move on to our faves number two, Cordell
Serena
and Serena.
Cordell.
First of all, I know Daya was crying, screaming, throwing up when she saw
Sliding down
Serena.
walls.
Honey, because Cordell was like, come meet my brother Odell, who you don't know and haven't been in the comments of, honey, unlike some other people. And
Ooh.
Serena and was just so cute. Like them meeting their family was just like so absolutely precious. I'm actually glad I'm not all the way caught up. Like I stopped at the family episode meeting, the
Yeah.
family meeting episode, and
Okay.
like everybody's just on a high, like meeting each other's parents. And I just really feel like Cordell is really like all in with this girl. And I really hope he does not disappoint.
Fuck up.
They are like my top two couples, like Serena and Janae and Damon's top two.
Yeah.
One of them needs to win. Leah and Miguel are cute, you know. I'm here for them. They seem like the fun couple. Like they come in and they're like,
Mhm.
let's pop shit off. Like let's have a good time. And like they like have good banter, you know. They have real good
Yeah.
banter. But they'll be all right. They don't need to be.
If they don't win,
Yeah, we will
I'm
not be all
dead.
right if Serena or Janae do not win. But the girls apparently don't play about Leah online. So, and then there's
Mm.
Aaron and
I've
Kaylor.
seen.
You
I've
know,
seen.
you seen the
Well.
girls don't play.
Mhm. They
Hmm.
rightfully. I'd be like, all right,
They
shit.
do. Well, I
Real
didn't
girls,
know.
girls.
Fact. I didn't realize because I was avoiding everything on social media until I
Yeah.
was caught up, and then I went online. I'm like, oh, y'all hate Kendall. Y'all are so over Rob. Y'all are fully like Aaron is in a clear closet. And I was like, I did not know any of this.
Rob and
Was
Aaron low key are in love with each other.
Yeah, Aaron is very much like the type of white boy who's like had sex with his friend when he was younger, but he doesn't consider himself gay or bi curious. He's just like, yeah, we just did that. Like we sucked each other's dick once because we were like, fuck it, let's try it.
Aaron definitely gives. He's definitely done a circle jerk with a bunch of his white friends. Sorry for the
Exactly.
graphic content, y'all. I'm sorry, but yeah, it definitely gives. He's definitely. Oh my god! Imagine if we
He
got one of them.
is like
Can we get the?
this man. Well, let me tell you, it was him and Kayla in the bottom because it's apparently
Mm,
what everybody's been voting for. Rob was in
right.
the bottom because he's in the bottom every time. Yeah, he's still there. And then somebody else. And Aaron was just like sick to his stomach because he's like, either I go home or Aaron goes home. And this man was sick. And then like Aaron and
Meanwhile,
Kaylor got saved. And he was still sick because he's like, my boyfriend Rob is leaving. Like, oh my God. Like, forget me being
yo,
here with my actual girlfriend. Rob is still gonna go. And this man
yo,
literally was jumping on Kaylor when Rob got saved, which we also need to talk about.
just that the I feel like I feel like with every Love Island season there's like the couples and then there's the bromances, and the bromances be lasting longer than the actual
Go
couples after the villa.
crazy.
And I'd be like, if y'all in love with each other, just say that.
They are
This is
so
why
in love with each other.
I will never not stand by the statement that men really are more in love with their bros than they are with actual women.
Yeah,
And that's
cuz
all
like
right, baby.
I'm here for men finally showing affection to their guy friends. But when it's like to the point where you're
To the
showing
point where
more
she forced
than your
the
actual
guys on the
girlfriend,
cabin trip to group hug. But guess you're
and
like,
I
I just
stand
want to
by
see
that, I
Black
do it
Boy
again.
joy.
And I do it
I'm dead,
again.
and I do it again.
But yeah, the fact that you're like treating this guy that you've known for 2 weeks better than the girlfriend that you've known for 2 weeks is crazy to me.
Yeah,
But let's talk about Rob. Why is he still there? Love Island
girl. I
producers, I'm talking to you. Because everybody
every
online is
I
sick of it. Everybody in the villa is sick of it. Or is at least
we've been sick of that
questioning
man
it.
since I don't know when, girl. Like we've
He
been
should have
asking
left with
him,
Andrea, and it's no shade to him. He said you got rid of
been
3,
gone,
then
been
go.
gone.
Why are you still here, love? What are you
I
doing
think
here, love?
I think production was just like for the fun of it, for the gag of it. Let's just keep him around.
Because he was literally finally about to go, and they bring in a girl that I think he talked to in Casa during the when
Oh
he was in there the
yeah,
last season. Like they
was she the one that
literally
came in with the
kept him
devil
there.
costume?
Yep. And guess what she got to do? Save somebody. And guess who she saved? The one person there that
Rob,
she's met before. It's like, producers, y'all are not slick. We
y'all had
see
one
what you're
job.
doing to keep this man in. I guess so that Aaron can continue to have a storyline that's interesting for y'all to say interesting to follow because him and Kayla were over. So, but we definitely still talking about Aaron and Rob. But it's like, let them go. Like, we're not here for these. We're here for Janae. We're here for Serena. We're here
Hmm.
for Leah and whoever they're coupled with.
And that's it.
And that's it. Get a clue. There's
Well,
nothing you can do. But
Well,
yeah, that is the update on Love Island. Everything is happy go lucky. As I know that before this episode even goes up, I'm sure by the end of tonight that there will be hell in the island. Hopefully somebody
there
will
will
have
be.
won by now. But yeah, that's the latest update. I'll come to you next time with the winner.
Thank you so much, Wangechi, with that update. Well, speaking of gay bromances in villas, let's talk about what's been going on at the RNC convention this past week. Girl, the DL white Republican gays are out in a frenzy out there in, was it Milwaukee? Believe it was Milwaukee, to the point where they literally crashed the fucking app Grinder for like a couple of hours. I'm like,
Crashing the app is crazy.
I know y'all fucking lie. And then apparently they had like multiple outages. Like they would have like little outages here and there because there are so many DL Republican white men on that fucking app looking for hookups during the RNC. It's actually fucking crazy. Yo, the fact that the creator said that like they see the most uptick during RNC conventions wherever they're held is of
I'm
like new profiles is
dead.
insane. And I'd be like, this is the same party that be talking about, oh, the gays are trying to, infiltrate our
Mm,
schools and our homes and ruin American family values, da da da. Meanwhile, y'all be taking every 4 years, y'all take a little hookup vacation to go to say you're going to the RNC to support American values and Republican values. You just going to
leaving
get
your
your
wife
slob
and kids
knobbed
at
on. Like,
home.
come on now.
Because I
Like,
was like,
that was actually crazy to
uh,
me. I was like, excuse me?
can you not
There is
be
no
gay
actual
and
way.
Republican? But then, yeah, I remembered how
You can
Republicans
be,
be.
but I guess it just doesn't align with, Republican values. But
Mm,
speaking of not aligning with Republican values, guess who else was on that damn podium talking shit?
who?
Little old Miss Savannah Chrisley. Now, if you don't know Savannah Chrisley, she became famous for her family reality TV show, The Chrisleys, or Chrisley
Her
Does It Best, or
daddies.
no, Chrisley Knows Best, on the USA Network. And unfortunately, they actually used to live in our county, if you didn't know this.
No, I love that
And it's
showdown.
actually
I
crazy.
know this.
But apparently, because they weren't paying taxes or something, the mother and father um are currently serving time for, I think, believe fraud and like tax evasion or something. I'm not really sure on the specifics of their case. But what's crazy is Savannah really went up on that RNC podium and was talking about the Biden family is nothing but corruption and fraud. I said, I know she is not standing up here preaching talking about fraudulent families. Meanwhile,
That's
your
insane.
family, your mama and daddy serving time. Be fucking for
Gag
real.
it.
And
Gag
it's so
it,
crazy to me
honey.
because like how are y'all like it really baffles my mind sometimes. I'd be like, there's no way you as a human being are really just this hypocritical. There's no like, you ever seen that show
I
Veep?
mean, have you seen the Republican Party? They're literally like
That's
home of the
okay.
hypocrites.
Fair enough. But have you seen that show Veep though on HBO?
Veep? I don't think
Mm-hmm.
so.
It's got like Julie Louis Dreyfus. It's about like her character is Selena Meyer, and she's like this VP, and it's just like all the shit that goes wrong during her stint as VP, trying to run for president, whatever, yada yada yada. But I swear to God, the entire RNC week has been just like an extended episode of like the Veep show. It's just nonsense and ridiculousness after. I'm just like, what? Like, how does Grinder literally crash, for one? Two, you have this girl who's talking about the Biden family being corrupted and that they shouldn't get, or Hunter Biden shouldn't get away scot free with whatever charges he has because, and it's like, aren't you doing it? My feeling
Girl,
is
the
she's
call
probably
is
doing all of
coming
this
inside
shucking
the
and jiving
house.
so that her daddy can get pardoned. In all honesty,
Mm. Because honestly, I'm surprised that Todd Chrisley even saw any jail cell. I'm sure it's the nicest one that they have, but
yeah,
I was like
they have
very
white
shocked
collar
because they
jails.
love, yeah, and they love protecting rich white men. So I was like, Todd is actually like seeing the consequences of his actions a little bit. That's
Imagine.
surprising.
Only person that I felt sorry for was his wife. I was just like, damn,
I
you got to
didn't.
leave your 3 kids, two of whom are under the age of 18, to be raised by your 20 something year old like daughter. And you're just like, damn.
When he went to
That's
jail,
wild.
both of his kids were in college.
No, they have four other kids. They have four kids
They
altogether.
have the oldest daughter who doesn't talk to them, the older son who doesn't really be there at all. They have
The younger
Savannah and
son.
that other boy. They're both in college because I saw them go away on their
And
TV
then they
show.
have another boy and then a little girl that they
Oh, they
adopted
do have
that
a little boy,
was
but they have the granddaughter.
the
They
granddaughter
have
that
their
I think.
granddaughter. That's the only person I feel bad for. That black granddaughter in that
Yo.
broken white family.
I'd be like, damn, they really allowed this poor child. I feel for her. I
Well,
hope.
apparently her mama was like having issues, and I know like it's the son's child, and the son I don't think ever was on the show.
He was
Like,
never on the show, but they did allude to like his issues and the problems that he had with the dad Todd after he left his first wife.
so it's like enough already. Her parents, like this little black girl's parents, are already like not in a position to
Imagine,
be taking care of her, and then
and
now
then
the
you get
grandparents who are taking care of you are going to jail or caught up on
girl.
charges. It's
She is
like
gonna her college entrance essay is gonna eat down, baby.
down.
Full ride scholarships,
Well,
Harvard,
does she need
Yale,
it? She
Princeton.
ain't hurting. She ain't hurt. At
She's
least I
not,
love that for her. Well, hopefully, considering how things are looking for the Chrisleys, hopefully. But yeah, if she does need a scholarship, babes,
oh my god.
somebody will fund you. Holla at me.
Oh yeah,
And how old is she? Because I do not want to end up
she's
like my hey, Mr. Scott. Hey, Miss Waroe. What you gonna do if I tell her I got you, boo? When you turn 18, come to me if you need some help.
no, you gonna hit her like Gina Rodriguez. Let's look into some scholarships for you. Cause you give me the heebie jeebies.
Ooh, what you gonna do? Make our dreams come true. Hey, Mr. Scott. What you gonna do? Yo, that
Oh
episode,
yeah, when he
I
promised all
can't
them
even
kids.
watch it, bro. I can't even. So
Yo, that episode
sick.
was
It's so
crazy. But
sick.
anyway, what else is going on the timeline? Oh, girl, have you heard about the green dress and the girl with the wedges?
Oh my god.
Who tell
Nobody
who is
wants to
talking about
wear
how the
heels anymore.
who is talking
All
about the
right,
girls not wearing
Monica,
heels to the
relax.
club. And then she gonna post the video and she is over here in a block heel. First and foremost, I need Gen Z to learn the difference between a wedge and a block heel. Those shoes that
Gag
she was
it.
wearing were definitely block heels. Okay, not wedges. Because the girls who be wearing wedges, a wedge is a cute little summer shoe where from the toe to the heel, it's all one piece. It's connected. The girl in the video was wearing a block heel. So if you want to comfort anybody, comfort a block heel. Okay, but
Comfort
even though
correctly.
the 30 and up crew, actually not even 30 and up, 27 and up crew, let's be very fucking real, no one is wearing a fucking skinny ass stiletto heel all fucking night at the club. Please and thank you. Bitches
Because
need support when they
why? I
dance
mean,
in.
I feel like even if you do or you don't, why does it matter? Why is this a topic of conversation that you're like, let me go record a video to crap on girls not wearing heels and talk about I'm 33 or whatever and I don't look it, but let me tell you about how you need to be dressing. Like it's very much giving Monique, hey sister, at the airport, thinking she's like giving you real advice, but really it's backhanded and actually like
You know,
what's the word? Not contradicting, but what's the word? Condescending.
very much.
Like you're not really helping me. You just want to shit on me and make yourself feel better. Cause look at me, I wear heels in the club. Yeah, they're 4 inches, and I don't mean tall, but I
You
wear
know what?
inches. I wear heels.
She very much reminds me of the girl who posted that video who was like, remember why you were invited to the section? Her and that girl have very much the same energy. You know that video?
Which girl was that?
She was like, remember why you're invited to the section? And she did like that, like side by side, where it's like one girl was like, ratchet with the glass in the air, and the other one was like coming, sitting down proper and like cheersing her glass. You don't know that meme?
Oh my god, no, and I'm
It's just more
glad.
fucking respectability politics bullshit, honestly. Let's be very fucking for real.
There was
Like, come
just
on
a
now.
girl who was like recording, and she's like, I don't know what she said, something about hating to go to the club. And she recorded these girls, I think Kendrick's song, Not Like Us, came on. And this
Hmm.
girl was eating down with the Siwak honey and just like
Yeah.
having a good time. And she recorded her, like, oh my God, like, you girls love embarrassing yourself at the club. And even her
Again.
mama messaged her, said, you don't know how to have fun, and I can't
Uh,
stand your ass for that. And it's like, if your mama gotta drag you
not
through
her
this,
mama ate her up.
you need to rethink your
Your
decisions.
own mother ate you up.
Your
Imagine.
mother, her mother told her you don't have no fun, and you need to learn how to. And that's my issue: is that these women trying to police how other women should act, behave, dress. It's like not too much, because as soon as we turn the camera around, now look who's the one getting dragged. Not the people you were talking about.
Because when she was talking, when that lady in the green dress and the block heels was talking about, oh, I'm actually 33, but I don't look it. Baby, the comments said, baby, you could have told us he was 40. We would have believed you.
Yeah, she
You
said she
trying
was
to,
trying to do a bit with it. Like, I guess she was like making fun of the woman who first said it. Like, let me say my age and then say I don't look it. I know I look
I'm
20.
dead.
But it's like, I'm like not even concerned about her looking every bit of her age. I'm just concerned about her not minding any bit of her business on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, you did
So
not have
let
to
the
come on
girls
the
wear the
camera to say this.
sneakers. Get just like Vanessa said, sneaker not. It's sneaker night. Get your
Sneaker
sneakers
night.
on.
Did
That
Vanessa
was my
Hudgens teach the
shit.
millennials nothing?
No,
Like, we can
Vanessa
wear a cute
Hudgens,
little sneaker.
girl, Vanessa Hudgens taught Gen Z that it would be okay to wear sneakers to the club.
Because we
Get
were
your
looking up to
sneakers
her.
on.
Meanwhile, her age mates were like, "Are you well?
I,
You're
we
not
wearing
12."
heels. We wearing heels to the club. But honestly, what the we'll get into fucking all the shit we hate about club culture in a second, girl. But let's get into
That's
what
number
we're watching
one.
on TV. What we're watching on TV. What we're watching on TV with Wangechi and Brian.
I love the jingles.
I like
I
that.
love
Okay.
it.
What are we tuning into this week?
You start.
Um, well, I caught a glimpse, actually, just the first couple of minutes, honestly, of Divorce in Black by Mr. Tyler Perry, the biggest cross-dresser drag
Tylisha.
queen,
Now
Tylisha
you know
Perry.
all you do is play.
And after what was the other one that he did with Kelly Rowland and Trevante
Motivation,
Rhodes? No, 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 the one where she was a lawyer.
temptation,
No, they all literally
lust.
have the same. I don't know. Anyway, I
One
just
of
know it's
those
probably one of the
titles.
deadly sins. It was probably one of the deadly sins anyway. But after that one, I was like, "Ugh, I can't stand Tyler Perry. I need somebody to take his fucking pen away. Take this man's pen away." Because after literally watching like the first few minutes of Divorce in Black, I said, turn this motherfucking shit off. Within the first couple of minutes, this man has this old church lady taking off her fucking dress, getting naked in the middle of a funeral
I
service,
have a
talking about some I
funeral.
don't want your hand me downs and grab our boy, yada yada yada. No, without the casket. I said, you know what? Enough is enough. I think whatever streaming services who have deals with this man needs to cancel him because I don't see any like I don't see, how you can see like a movie or like, oh, this is for entertainment purposes. Oh, this is cute, storyline great, whatever, plot great.
Mm.
I feel like just as we hold, people like Ryan Coogler to a higher standard, the all these other black like directors and creators within Hollywood, we need to hold Tyler Perry to the same fucking standard. And somebody needs to tell this man, please stop. Please stop. Please. Please. Enough is enough. Like to the point where they even made a whole like parody film about his style of films.
I feel like his films already are like, I feel like he's not being serious with his films. Not anymore, anyways. I feel like he is in his Sharknado bag where he's like, guess
You
what?
know?
So many of y'all will think it's trash, but guess what? You're watching, and that's why.
And guess
We
what?
just
I
need
already
to
got
stop taking his films like serious because he's not.
because he'd be like, well, I already got my check from Netflix or Amazon or whoever else wants to fucking stream this nonsense. So
I'm just here to
what's
employ
it
the
to me?
blacks and have a good time.
And they'll put it in the fucking black creator category on like all these streaming platforms.
And they put under intense drama and romance.
And I'd
It's
be
like,
like,
babes, let's
please,
call
dear
it what it
God.
is, comedy. I feel like we'd all be a lot better off if we just realized that
viewed
this man
everything.
is a comedian,
That's all it is. It's comedy.
and he's hiding it behind a message within the Bible, I guess.
Because how do you literally sit there as an extra in that church set and watch that
Oh,
grown ass
I
woman
would have a great
get
time as an extra on
practically
that set.
naked? I would be in the back, kikiing.
No, actually, we'd get
I
kicked
could
out because
not,
we'd be cracking up.
bruh. We'd be
They'd be
like,
like,
"Ain't no
Sophia.
way, ain't no way."
They'd be
And
like,
you
you were
know,
so emotional back there. Yeah, yeah. We
and
were
you
laughing
know how
the whole
Tyler
time.
Perry is like he's a one take director. It's like one take, that's it. We keep it moving. Like his filming schedule will be so tight because he has so many fucking shows. Like I'm sure his movies are probably filmed in under 3 months,
Hmm.
and it'll look it. It'll definitely give that, or he'll just give his actors just like okay, this is the scenario, this is where you at, this is how you're feeling, and go, no dialogue. And you'd be like, okay, I guess. And it'll come through because have you ever seen like on his show Sisters? When I used to watch it and didn't realize it was a Tyler Perry until I clocked it. There's this like the actors
Honestly,
would just
clocked
keep
it.
going and going and going, and I'm like, this scene should have been over 10 minutes ago. Why are we still talking?
Hmm.
Ugh,
Okay,
it's just
come on,
so bad.
screenwriter.
But literally, it'd be that bad. But
Gabrielle,
hey,
you guy, I almost called her Gabrielle Union. What's her name? Megan Bad did say that this is like
Megan Good, not Megan Bad. I hate you. I
this
caught
is
that.
how she got like the first time she's been fairly paid, like paid a like fair wage for her work, which is kind of insane to me, which
Isn't it?
considering
Because then
her
I'm wondering how much are they paying her for Harlem?
filmography. I'm like, girl, you've been working since you were like 16, pretty fairly consistently for an actor in this business. Like,
You saw her at Club Shay Shay talking about how she almost got jumped, or she got jumped by like 5 girls when she was like really young because of that show, My Cousin Skeeter. Girl,
what?
go back and watch it. She was on Club Shay
She was
Shay. She
on
talked
Club
about
Shay
it.
Shay and
Child,
she got
yes.
jumped. Oh,
Yeah,
I have
but this
so
was
many
like
questions.
back in the day. And you know what she did? She was wearing, it was back in the day when like the girls had the like platform shoes. So she was wearing a pair of platform shoes, and she saw that they were gonna like come for her face, and so she literally like threw herself on the ground and just started kicking everybody with her platform.
I know that's right. That is smart.
I said, yes, Megan. My thing is though, I wonder what personal experiences did Corey Hardick have to pull from in order to get into this character?
First of all, Tyler Perry. Now, why did you call this man as soon? Because I just know that as soon as the news dropped about him and Tia
And
getting a divorce, Tyler Perry said, "I need
hey,
Corey
Corey,
Hardick's
I've got a great
information
role for you.
immediately." Because I don't know I don't know his role in the movie. Like, is it like he's an abusive
He plays the
husband type
ex.
thing?
Yeah, he plays like the abusive ex, or he
Okay.
becomes abusive after the divorce, or he's girl. I didn't stay around long enough to figure him out. I just knew. I said, oh, he gives. You
I was
know,
like, yeah, he gives like he's gonna be the evil one
the evil
that
dark skinned
Megan
man.
needs.
Well, but she's gonna get the light skinned brother who's gonna save her through
She needs the
Jesus.
saving. She needs the
Shout out
saving.
to
Yeah.
Boondocks for that
So
episode.
I was like,
Anyway,
why, why would you call Corey to start in a movie about divorce in the midst of his divorce? Like that is nasty work. He was like, I
I
know
thought
you'll
they're
be able to
done. I
cool
thought they were
the
fully divorced
emotions.
now.
They are, but this was filmed probably some months ago now. Like if it's being released now,
Oh
this
yeah,
definitely been like a while in the making.
yeah.
Like
Well,
fresh off the divorce.
speaking of saving lives, girl, are you watching The
Don't save
Boys?
her. Yeah. Are they saving
You like that
lives? It seems
segue?
like they're doing nothing but yeah, that was good. You ate that. But it seems like they're doing nothing but destroying and killing. So I just finished the season. I'll try not to ruin it, but spoiler alert warning if I do say anything. And let me tell you, there is this part where they're walking past a taxi, and the taxi has a little ad on it that says "Black it up," and they got Sage and A Train and
H
Noir
Train
on
and
it.
Black Noir.
No, it said "Black at it." That is exactly what the season was. They were a black
I
at it with the shenanigans and the
one
foolery and the murder.
one thing I will say is like this show, The Boys, was like the when it started off, I was like, okay, intriguing if superheroes were ever real. And then it just like I thought we were going one way and then woo,
Devolved.
complete left turn. When I tell you when Homelander turned into like a psycho, like alt-right
Trump
leader,
esque.
bro, when I
Mm-hmm.
tell you the MAGA heads were like, is this
Is
play
this
about
fucking play
us?
about us?
And I was
Well,
literally like,
yes.
well, yes.
Why
No,
did it take you
literally.
this long to get it?
Meanwhile, the rest of us is like, y'all didn't. This is literally how y'all be. Like, come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But they have done a spectacular job with this show. This is like peak. It's like it's comedy, it's drama, it's
His
action,
satire.
it's it's raunchy at the same time. I'm just like, ugh.
I'm just
This
like
is what.
I'm enjoying it because of the like, you know, very like clear message about what's happening in the world with Trump and all of that, but I'm also
Yeah,
not enjoying it because it's like, okay, this would have been cute in like 2020 when I was like, aha, Trump, 2021, or it's like we got rid of his ass. But now in 2024, where it's like literally life is imitating art and like what's happening on The Boys is literally happening in real life. It's like I can't
yeah,
enjoy this anymore. Where it's like all this
no,
stuff is planted and it's all just to make sure that this alt right, fear mongering white man can stay in power to feed his ego by like
right,
butchering anybody who gets in his way and feeding
butcher,
whatever. Hey, no pun intended. And like just feeding into whatever these people in middle America need to hear to make them feel like seen and not
yeah.
forgotten about. It's like this is too much now because we're still in the midst of it. It's not over
You
anymore.
know,
Like this is,
it's like it's touching a little too close to home. It's getting a little too real, my nigga. So could y'all chill?
and I did feel like this is definitely a spoiler, but somebody gets killed in order for somebody else to be in power, and I was like, oh wait, this is about Biden and Kamala.
You
I'm
know,
like, when Biden goes, who's taking over?
you know.
So like I'm enjoying The Boys for the escapism, but I'm not because there's not enough escapism.
You
Yeah,
know, it's supposed to, because of the whole superhero like superpower aspect. It like it's supposed to make you like suspend all belief of reality, but then certain topics hit a little too close to reality. You'd be like, wait,
very
hold
much.
up, wait a damn minute.
I just want
But
Mother's Milk to be able to go to Belize and live happily ever after because I'm so
oh,
sick of him putting his family through it and him going through it as a
bruh,
result. Like,
girl,
I'm over
that poor
it.
man and his obsessive compulsive disorder and
And
oh,
I'm
his
not rooting for Huey
hypochondriac
and
ass.
Annie. They get on my nerves every
Oh, I'm so over
episode.
them. She should have long been
Can
like
I tell you? Can I tell you how this
Huey's
man
girlfriend dying was
fucked
the worst thing to happen to this
Annie's
show.
clone? Yeah.
But sorry, you were
Oh my
saying?
god. Oh, you didn't get to this. Huey fucked like a clone of her.
And
First
he
of
didn't
all,
know it
this
was a
man,
clone?
he didn't know. I was like, you really just need to. You should have stayed single after your girl got ran through. Like,
Literally,
yeah,
literally ran through.
literally.
If you don't know, go back and watch season 1 of The Boys, y'all.
Episode one, babes. It's like I feel like he should have stayed single. Butcher is just losing his mind, and I'm not
What is
sure who I'm rooting for.
I am rooting for everyone black. Especially Mr. Black Noir. Hey, how you doing? Black Noir. Who allegedly is apparently the
Brian's
actor
not
who's
caught
been
up on this show.
if you okay, I haven't watched the last 2 episodes. Calm down. It's just the last 2 episodes. Calm down. I'm never caught
But
up on
but
shit
you rooting for Black Noir is crazy.
because I saw the actor who plays Black Noir, and apparently it's been him the whole time. It's just like the first like couple of seasons, like he didn't speak, and so
Oh,
like at the end of
okay.
last season, and spoiler alert, they kill the real Black Noir, right? But then they hire somebody to pretend to be Black Noir, who like is an actor, but turns out it's the original actor who's been playing Black Noir all season. all throughout the show anyway. That is, but
Like they
that
never
man is
changed out his character.
yeah, that man is fine. I said, damn. When he took off that mask, I said, oh, okay, that's what's been under this whole time. Shit,
Well, you
let me
should
find
enjoy what the
out.
Deep says to him in the upcoming episode.
You know, him and the Deep we could definitely have a good time.
Yeah, so
The
you're
Deep
not
isn't to
concerned
some
about
freaky
their
shit.
character
The Deep
traits at
isn't to some
all.
freaky shit, and I'm here for it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And on that note, y'all,
The Deep
that
will
has
go to the
been
deepest pit of
what we're
hell.
watching on TV. Let's go ahead and get to this week's topic, girl. What we hate about bars and clubs in this day and age. Since old girl want to talk about the girls ain't wearing heels to the club, I'm gonna give y'all the reasons why the girls ain't wearing heels to the club no more.
Tell us, tell us.
Point one: why the hell do I gotta pay an arm and a leg just to be able to sit down?
Oh my
Please,
god. Oh my god. Shut down
please
sections.
bring back high tables and high chairs for everybody.
Mm,
And also, and the reason why I think like sections are gone is because nobody dances anymore. So they have to move the sections to the dance floor. Like I remember one of the
facts.
spots we used to go to had this huge dance floor out in Kennesaw. Remember Siva's? They used to have a
Mm.
huge dance floor. You ever been in there
Oh,
lately? That dance
oh
floor is
yeah.
gone and it's nothing but
Gone.
fucking leather couches or velour couches and tables. And I just be like, ugh, I can't even move anymore. And then there's the whole, fucking nonsense of like, well, okay, if you want to sit, it's going to be this much. But then there's like different price points. I'm like, girl, I just want to drink and have a good time with my friends.
I said, yes, exactly. I just want to do better shit with my friends. Like, the
I just want to
fuck?
be hood rat shit. So that's one of the things I hate so far. And I don't, and I'm like, is it the economy that's caused y'all to do this? Is like, or is it
Sectionize the
society?
entire club.
Like, what happened between like the 2010s to like now that's caused like all these places to just be like sections everywhere? Like, if you
Sections, you
walk
gotta
into a
pay to get
bar,
in, you gotta
sometimes
pay to
they'll
sit
be
down, you gotta pay to park, you gotta pay to drink, you gotta pay to
not
look
even
at
pay to.
people.
It's not even pay to park anymore. It's pay to valet. You can't even go to a club no more and just park, self park.
And your car can
You
still
got a
get stolen. It's
valet.
not even valet. It's not, it doesn't even give like what valet is supposed to give, like the whole premise of valet to ensure your car is safe and secure to go to this upper echelon type of business. It's just we want to charge you to park in this lot.
You remember that spot we went to last week, a Saturday night? It was like an after hour spot, like 2 a.m. to like 5 in the morning. We pulled up and they were like, that'll be 10 to park. And we're like, oh, okay, we paid them 10. We're thinking we're going to get out the car. They finna park for us. They were like, no, it's not valet. You got to self park. I said, huh? So why are you out
First of
here?
all, they told me and my people 20.
And that's another thing. The people be
Like, what's the
lying.
truth? Guess what I paid? Zero. I was like, I'm just here to drop people off, and I parked. What am I doing? Paying you to park my own car?
Thank you.
Because I'm not doing that. This all a
Mind
scam.
you, this place wasn't even in like deep downtown Atlanta. This was in fucking Marietta, y'all.
Marietta, y'all are trying to have us pay in Marietta, Georgia. I
Metro
want you to know who
Atlanta
you are.
area.
I want you to recognize where you are.
Be
I
so
want you to
fucking
know
for real
your
with
place
yourself.
and know your lane. Because this is ridiculous.
Be so fucking for real with yourselves. Because what do you mean? Foolishness.
I feel like this is not even real right now. I just feel like it's not even real with the expectations that they have. Like when I went to a place in Atlanta, before I even had time to think, I spent $60. Paid $20 to valet my car. Paid $20 to get into this place. It's not even like because if you came before 11, 10, 9, whatever, then it would have been free because you're a woman. No, just $20, period. And then $20 for a drink. When you talk about tip and tax, I
Yeah.
was like, excuse me. How am
Sounds
I?
about right.
I've been here for 5 minutes and $60 gone.
Mind you, that used to be back in like 2010s. That used to be the budget for the whole night. You pull up, you show up free before girls free before it was like 11 or 12 girls free. You pull up with your girls, boom, right? You get in, you spend $60 on at least like 3 shots and maybe a cocktail. And you good for the rest of the night. Bring back $10 shots. I mean, even I can't drink
My
them, but
college days. I miss my
$10
college
shots.
days. I wonder, like, what are the college girlies doing? Because you don't have this
Yo,
money.
that's what I'm worried about because now I'm just like, wait, if this is what it's like at the like clubs, what's going on at the college spots? I'm like,
Wait,
do we
now I
need to
have a
start it?
working theory that we have like more women who are expecting these young men to like take them out for lobster and crabs on the first date because they can't afford anything.
Cha,
Hold on. There's something there. There's
connecting
something
the
there. The
dots.
girls are like, I cannot afford to live life. I need a man who's gonna who's gonna afford an upper lifestyle, this lifestyle for me.
Tell me why. I saw this TikTok about this dude. He was talking about how he saw this dude and he was like he be seeing them out, right? And every time him and his girl be outside, they always get a section. Just him and his girl always get a section. And he went up to this guy one time and just asked him, I was like, yo, um, why is it every time I see you it's just you and your girl in your section? It's like, is that like what's up with that? You be spending that much on your section? He was like, nah, bro, like if she's comfortable and I'm comfortable, shit. We have a good time. We live here. I'm getting some. I'd be like, so mind you, this man is spending every
Mm,
time they go out, just the two of them, minimum, at least $500 just for a section. And nowadays,
wow.
that's not even including the actual bottle that you buy. That's
For sure
separate.
not. For sure not. And I'm sure they
So I'm
have a
like,
bottle
this man is
minimum.
spending upwards of $1,000.
$1,000.
Are we just poor? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Because if
Another
there's
tax
niggas
bracket.
spending,
Was this Atlanta though? Because this is very Atlanta
yes,
coded. Okay, yeah. Because other areas are not. They're not having this issue. This is just a very Atlanta issue to
that's why
be
I'm just
looking
like
at spending $1,000 a weekend.
a grip. You spending a grip
A weekend is crazy.
to pretend every
Very
time you
Atlanta.
and your girl to go out. That's wild to me. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Damn.
I ain't mad at her for that. I love it for
You
her.
know, good for her, but damn, a grip. Baby,
That's
we could be
crazy.
investing that. We could be putting that towards, a second,
They need to, you know what
passive
y'all are making
income.
run clubs. We need to make clubs, section clubs. Okay, who all wants to put in it for a section this weekend?
You know,
Saturday, 10 p.m.
look, I'll put in 100 as
Everybody
long
put
as
in. Mm-hmm.
I'll put in 100. We get 10 people put in 100, pull up to a section 1,000. Boom, there you go.
But I
Just as
feel like
long as that.
it's just like I want us to just sit at home with our people. We need to either like bring back house parties or we need like somewhere where dinners where there aren't like couches and DJs and you can hear the person next to you
That's
and
another
that'll be
thing.
cute.
That's another thing. Like, even restaurants have started to like do this fucking club nonsense. Because why is this? Why can't I just sit down at a nice restaurant and be able to talk to
After
my
hours
friends
though, but
without having to
like a
yell?
restaurant after hours. I want to be able to be at a restaurant cuz it's the weekend 10, 11, 12 with my friends. Us
Mm.
be able to hear each other, have
Fat
good
ass
food.
margaritas.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
I want chips and salsa.
Mhm.
Fat ass
I want
margarita. And
the
I want us
hottest
to
tea that my friend has
spill.
to serve.
You
Mm.
know?
Mm. Mm.
But like
Mm.
back to, bars and clubs and shit. It's like I don't like what's happened with like club culture and like going out culture is just so sad to me. It's like you can't even go out anymore without fear of being perceived.
Baby, it's not fear of being perceived. You're being perceived because you can end up on somebody's social media where they're now clowning you for having a good time. Ain't
And
no
then
like
God forbid, it's one thing to end up on a random person's social media. It's another thing to end up as promo. Can we talk about that?
oh
Ending up as promo for a club or a bar or a party is like downright low-key kind of embarrassing a little bit. But if it's cute, it's
then
it's
it
it's all
is.
right. But when it's like, ugh, why did they get that angle of me? I'm not gonna lie. 2023, Brian was an it boy for a minute.
Outside.
Brian was. I like to say
Belong to the streets, as my parents would say.
I was a socialite. I like to say, baby,
Period.
I ended up on a lot of promos, and a lot of my friends can
I was
attest to
like, they
this.
need to be paying you at this point. Like,
Cause,
you need some sort of check.
but you see, here's my thing though. Like with those like photographers and videographers, that like my thing is like I made friends with them because I was just like, if I'm gonna be out with my friends, I would like a nice picture of the night. It's gonna be a good night. We're gonna have good fun. Let me just have a picture, and I'll pay for it. When you are ready to release them, when you've edited them, whatever. But I never consented to being in the promo. Okay,
On their
to the
IG.
point now where literally like people would literally send me videos of myself on promo, and I'd be like, when the fuck did they take this?
In
Where was
HD.
I?
Caught in
do you
4K.
remember do you remember when we went out last Friday and they were like playing videos from like the event? Like, no, it wasn't Friday. No,
One of those
Saturday.
days that we were
It was
outside.
Saturday. When we went out, they were playing like videos of like past events that they had from like that promoter and like that event company, whatever. And literally, why was
They
I?
were
I was on 4 of those videos in the
funny.
fucking reel. I said,
Do
"Oh
you
damn!" And
know
they were
four
all from last year
walls?
too. I'm not gonna lie. But back to being perceived though, it's like the girls are afraid to be like made fun of to like when they're out, like ending up on somebody's story is a very scary thought. And it's something real that
Yeah,
could happen, and nobody wants to be
you can't
clowned
feel
on
comfortable
Twitter.
anymore.
Nobody
Yeah,
wants to
like
be the black Twitter debate of the fucking week.
right, like should you be dancing at the club? What are we talking about? What are we doing?
Like already, this girl is already clowning people for not wearing heels. Imagine she catches you like in public. She gonna post your shit and be like, "Look at this girl." And then the other girl that you were talking about, who was like, cutting it up, doing the crip walk to
Recording somebody
being
dancing. Like,
recorded,
oh
and
my
you're just
god,
like,
look at them. They're dancing at the club. What are they doing?
I think we need to do. I think what clubs need to do now is like, I feel like we just need to end all like, if it's not the promo people for the club or the function, all cameras should be put away.
Off. Well,
Off.
I record a lot, but it's never
You
to
do.
ridicule somebody. It's
No,
because it's like
Wangechi likes to.
memes. I need the memes.
I really be wondering, like, Wangechi be doing a whole vlog of the night,
I
and it's
love
cute.
it.
But guess what? None of us ever see it. It never sees the light of day.
That's also part of the thing that we need to understand as a generation, especially the generation who grew up with these cameras. Not everything needs to be posted. Some things you can just keep for the memes. Even if you're like, let me record this person because they look ridiculous. If you already can't stop there, stop at posting. Not
Mm,
everything needs to be posted. Okay? Sometimes you need to just capture the moment, enjoy the moment, and then let that be a memory that now lives in your phone that you can always look back on. Not everything needs to be posted. Not everything needs to be talked about. Not everything is a hot topic for Twitter or Instagram or TikTok. Like, I just wish that we would learn as a unit some discretion
please.
when it comes to posting,
Like,
especially when you're
did
out
were
and about. And it's supposed to be a safe space. Like the guys used to be dancing like Shamar Moore.
niggas used to bust a move? Niggas used to bust a
I
motherfucking
don't know that we're
move.
ever getting that back.
We're not. We're not, because nary have I seen a man on a dance floor in the past, like, I don't know how many years of being outside. Nary have I seen a man bust a
I
move.
will
And
say
it's
the
very rare
Brooklyn
because
men though, they like to cut a rug on the dance floor.
I was gonna say the only ones that
Never
I be
stop
seeing,
that.
that be really fucking it up, it be the Africans. The
Fact.
African
And the
niggas,
Caribbeans,
the legwork warriors, they do their
Jamaicans
little.
especially, Jamaicans and Africans.
And other than that, the niggas is posted up just, yeah. Or they'll do a
Kind of catch
little,
a dance.
you know,
They love that.
yo. They love a good no 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 not nightmares of fault. They love a good like sing along moment. But as soon as the rap song is over, they be like, all right, cool. Shots, bar, all right, cool. I'm like,
He posted
damn.
that. Have a
Y'all
good
uncles and
time.
aunties used to be. Oh man,
Shake your
I
hips. They
I
can move.
saw
It's good for your body.
I saw on TikTok on this one TikTok not TikTok on this one Twitter user. It's called Black Archives. They posted like pictures of like black people like out in like the clubs in the 90s.
I love those videos.
Oh my god! And I was just like, oh, this is so perfect. There was like the only cameras that were around were literally like the actual like either professional cameras or like your little Kodak disposable. That's it. Other than that,
Mm.
everybody was in there cutting up like Shamar Moore on Soul Train.
Oh
Just
my God. Iconic.
and I'm just like, oh, bring us back to that.
I feel like
We're never gonna.
everybody's the last time people were dancing was during K Tronada's dance club video.
Ooh,
His boiler room video. I feel like that was the last
yes,
time the girls and the guys all danced in peace,
probably.
happily.
I want to open up my own like club, and I want it to be like my favorite. I will say I want it to be like my favorite spot in Atlanta, which is Rocksteady, and this is why I love Rocksteady. One, I know Wangechi has her own. She has her own thoughts about this place, but for me, this is why I love this place. One, every time I've been there, I've never paid a cover. It's always been free because guys are always free before 10. And usually you get there, it's kind of early. It's pretty dead, but that's fine. Granted, they do have sections, but I will say though, it never feels like it because like even the people in the sections are up dancing. So another thing about I love about that place, people are always dancing no matter where you go when you go. Whether it's a Sunday night, Tuesday night, motherfuckers are in there cutting a rug. One thing about it I love about that place, no smoking. No hookah, no
Mm.
cigarettes, no cigar, no weed, no black and milds, none of that shit. And if you do it, they kick your ass out.
Mm.
You out the door in seconds. Love it. Clean air. I can breathe clean air and dance. Love that
Yeah,
place for
because
that.
let you not be dancing hard and you gotta inhale secondhand smoke. Just kill me.
You know, number two thing I love about that place, it be low lighting.
Mm.
So no matter what nonsense you getting up to, unless I'm next to you, you can't really see me that clear. So I can
Until the
fuck up whatever
photographer
dance
comes out with that flash.
until the photographer comes out with that flash. Yeah, you're right. But I'll be like, okay, that's cute. You gonna catch me in this. But that's the thing. Cause literally I ran into Nene Leaks there this past weekend. This past Tuesday actually.
Nene
I ran
Monet,
into Nene Monet, yes. I ran into Nene Monet and she looked good.
Nene
Who else did I
Carter,
run
Rose
into? I ran
Carter.
into Black Boy from Stranger Things. Caleb something. McLaughlin. Is that his name? I
McLaughlin.
ran I
McLaughlin.
ran into he was there with his crew. And did nobody bother them. It was very much low key. They were having a good time. Everybody was just dancing, enjoying the music. It's like if you could come to a spot like that and just as a celebrity and just not worry about like flashes all up in your face, da 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 da. Because I've been there when like DeVito pulled up, and that shit was a fucking mess, and I never want to be in there if that man ever comes back, because that shit was wild. But
I bet.
I've been in there when DeVito's there, and it was like camera flashes everywhere because it's like, oh my god, DeVito. I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, this man is probably out here cheating on his wife anyway. But that's besides the point though. Like, I want to open up a place like that where it's like low lighting, it's free, it's super classy, and everybody's just there to like dance and have fun. Now, the only caveat would be two things.
Mm.
Anybody can sit on any of the benches, sections, whatever. You don't gotta pay a grip or nothing. Number two, the drinks are even priced because y'all have lost y'all minds with these drink prices at these clubs.
Yeah.
Because how the hell I'm paying $20 for
For one
well
drink.
tequila or well vodka or whatever the house alcohol is and a mixer? 20,
It's
and you
crazy.
gonna ask gratuity on top of that, or what they gonna do is gratuity is already included on your receipt.
Yeah. It's already
Well,
18% minimum. You can add
y'all
to
are
it though.
wildin'. Y'all are wildin'. Them drink prices is another thing that I hate nowadays. It's like, I'm
Yeah,
so
it's
glad I low key went
ridiculous.
sober because I can go out and not drink and still have a good time.
Okay.
Cause
Okay.
give me a club soda and cranberry any day, and that shit's like $5. I'd be
Give
like,
me
all
a
right,
little
great.
ginger
Give me three
beer.
more.
Thank you. Yeah.
Or ginger beer and have a good time.
Yeah. I will say Rocksteady. She is cursed, but I will give her her little one for she is a good vibe to dance at for sure. For
You've had a
sure.
good time every
Especially
time
when
you've gone. Inside at least.
I will say that, I love that you can dance there and it's definitely good for that. I think with its rise, we got about 18 months left to enjoy her the
Nah,
most.
girl. We don't got that much time. It's already coming to a head. Cause you
Oh,
remember
really?
do you remember, no, you weren't there, were you? Cinco de Mayo?
Mm-mm. What
Cinco de Mayo,
happened?
literally by 10 p.m. the bitch was packed out on a Sunday. Cinco de Mayo Sunday.
No.
Bitch was packed out. They were holding the line. Like a group of our friends couldn't get in. And mind you,
They
they were
love
and
to
it was
hold the line. They've been holding line since 2021. It's like you shouldn't even be open for real. Like, what you holding that line for?
yeah, they were like, sorry y'all, we're at capacity now. I said, damn. Mind you, it was only 10 p.m. And then they were like,
Bruh.
guys, we're extending till 2 a.m. tonight. I said, take me home. I had already been there since like 9:30. I was like, all right, it's 12 o'clock, midnight. I'm bouncing. I'm out.
And they were extending on a
On a Sunday
Sunday. They were
night.
extending to 2.
Yeah. Because
The
it was
girls
Cinco
don't
de
have
Mayo.
work. Oh wait, this is Atlanta. Never mind. Forget I
Girl,
asked.
you be forgetting where you at sometimes.
I do. I do. Be in my little bubble forgetting.
But no, oh, that's I love that place. But yeah, after Cinco de Mayo, it's definitely it's on the rise. Have you
Yeah.
seen that
It's
TikTok
on her way
page
out.
that be on the streets of Atlanta asking the girls like what's the hottest place to go, what's like the best club to go to?
Mm-mm.
They be listing some of these places. I'd be like Domain, Tongue
What is
and
domain?
Groove. I
Not
don't
tongue
know,
and groove. Oh, they must be 18.
girl. That's what I said. I said y'all asking the young people.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah,
let it
no,
be
let them
me.
let them go to domain and tongue and groove. Enjoy that, please. Yeah.
Cause let them ask me. The baby, the way my answer would always be the same. Be like you. I don't go to clubs. I go to events. That's the
Mm-hmm.
key. You go to
Yeah.
events because events they have larger spaces for dancing, not all that like section culture shit, and you still have a good time. And then some of the
Mm-hmm.
venues have really cheap ass drinks. Like I remember where is it we went to
Motor
Cinco de Mayo,
lounge? Or
no, Cinco de Mayo weekend. We went to Jump Off at brewery something.
hmm.
I don't remember the name, but Best End Brewery. That's what it was called. I think that's what it's called. And they were doing margaritas for $9. I said, say
Mm-hmm.
less,
As it should
baby.
be.
I spent $40 and
Yeah, I
I was
bet.
lit.
Yeah, exactly. As
And
it
then they
should
had
be.
vendors there selling like, treats and gummies and stuff.
Mm.
And I had a gummy
Mm.
and I had a good time. Ooh, I had a
And you had a
great time.
gummy. I bet.
4 margaritas and a gummy, girl. I had a good ass
I
time.
was like, you're either about to have the worst night of your life or the best. No in
Cause we ended
between.
because after that we went to this the spot that we was at last Friday with our other friend that was like spur of the moment kind of night, and that place is a food hall as well.
Oh yeah, I love that. Like I love that they have like all the food just there ready. You don't need to go to Waffle House after, honey. We got you.
We got you, and get this, I got me a Philly cheesesteak and I devoured that motherfucker. When I tell you, oh, it was a
That's what
good
your
night.
spot needs to be if you want to open it. It needs to have food readily available too.
Food readily available. That's another thing that I would have
Yeah. Yeah.
because
I love how we were
y'all
supposed to talk
lacking.
about how we hate it and now we're talking about all the things that we love.
No, because no, but all
Did
the
we be
things we
outside a
love,
little bit?
because we do be outside, because the things we love are the things that we found after we've hated all the things we found at the club. So we find events
Mm-hmm.
where we have fun. A lot of free shit. A lot of free events at that too. Cause ain't nobody I'll pay for parking. That's fine. I'll sacrifice that. But pay to get
I'm
in?
not paying to get in.
No. I'm good.
When I
And
don't
it's
even know
before
if this place is worth anything,
also
worth a dollar.
I'm here before 12 o'clock. The
Yeah.
party ain't even really jumped off yet, and you still
Jumping.
want me to pay?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
no.
done lost me there.
Yeah,
But
no.
You're what you hate? What's your hate? I feel like I
I feel
listed
like I've said
everything.
it all. I've said what I hated. I hate the girls that like record to ridicule. I hate the girls that be, and when I say girls, I know we've said this before, but for the
Gworls.
listeners, girls is universal. Girls,
Yes,
guys,
it's
and
gender
everybody in
neutral.
between and outside. I hate the ones that be recording to ridicule. I hate the ones that be standing around. I hate all the money that they want us to pay for what reason. And like I just want to like I don't know. It's also cuz like I'm getting older. I feel like I've been there done that with all of it. It's just like I went to college and I went to the bars and the clubs and I danced, and then I graduated and I went to the lounges and the bars and the clubs and I danced, and I've been working for some years and I went to the bars and the clubs. And it's like I just want like I don't want to be out with strangers anymore. I feel like I want to be with my friends. And unfortunately, I feel like in this country, the only way we know how to have a good time is like to go out to the bars and the clubs and the
And
lounges and to
lunges and
dance.
dance.
And it's like, okay, maybe I need a house. I need to get into creative stuff. Like, shout out to Coco for the picnic she's trying to have us do. Like, I feel like I'm just like, I need to get creative with my friends gathering so that we can stop. It can stop just being about parties because I just feel like I'm getting over it quickly.
Fair enough.
As a whole.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. I think more activities instead
More
of.
activities, a variation of activities, a variety of activities.
Well, speaking of activities, one last little thing before we go. It's almost Global Pride here in Atlanta in September. It's gonna be, yeah, September. And guess who's coming?
Ooh.
Yemi Alade is coming to Global Pride in Atlanta.
Yummy holiday.
It's a feezy, baby. Johnny leave me for Cynthia, and I don't know what to do. So I will be at Global Pride, getting my full life
Oh,
with
I love
Yemi,
that for you.
and
Yes.
also Billy, not Billie Eilish, Black Billy, the one
Black
who told
Billy?
transgender actresses needed to wait for their turn. What's his last name?
Porter? No way.
Yes, Billy Porter. He's
First of
also
all,
gonna
why
be.
is that how you remember him by? And why did he say that? What?
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he's also gonna be at Global Pride in Atlanta come September. So y'all come out,
As long as he
celebrate your
don't got no
girls.
dead hands on his lips, that's all I care about.
I cannot stand you. And
I
on that
love Billy
note,
Porter.
y'all, that is a wrap for episode, I don't know what, of the Untitled Africans podcast. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, rate, do all the good stuff. You can find us wherever podcasts are found: Spotify, Apple Podcast, and now also on revolt.tv.
Bow, bow,
Um,
bow, 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 bow.
check us out on there, guys. We love you. Thank you for listening. It's been real. Any last words, Wangechi?
Bye.
We out.